are so excited that you are interested in beginning your academic journey at Bismarck State College. Whether you are a new or returning student or have previously taken dual credit classes through BSc, completing the application is the first step to getting started. Returning and dual credit students do not need to submit the $35 application fee. To apply, please navigate to bismarckstate.edu, then click the Apply at the top of the page. This will bring you to the login page for the application. If this is your first time applying, go to the bottom of this page and click Sign Up. After creating an account, you will receive an email asking you to create a password. You'll then be directed to a page with a button that says Reset Password. Click the button, enter your password, and don't forget, write it down exactly as you entered it so you can refer back to it. After you've saved your password, click Start a New Application. On the next screen, the application will begin with a few simple questions. Carefully read through and select your answers. Please note, when you get to term, you'll select the semester that you want to begin. August will be for a fall start, January is considered a spring start, and May, June, or July are considered a summer start. Next, click Start Application to proceed. Now you can begin to fill out your contact information. Please note, any question without a red mark next to it is not a required question. You'll see that providing a social security number is not required. However, if you do have a social security number and know it, it is important that you enter it. Providing your social security number will tie you to your financial aid and any tax credits you may receive. If you do not enter your social security number now, but want to at a later date, this will require additional paperwork. For the cell phone section, we highly encourage you to opt in for text messages as we send you important messages. BSc will text you about things like your financial aid status, academic dates and deadlines, as well as events on campus. When you've finished with the contact information portion of the application, click Save and Continue. On the next screen, you will be asked if you want to provide your parent or legal guardian information. This information is beneficial to have on file in case of an emergency or any mailings that we send to parents. It is not required. When you reach the Programs and Majors section of the application, here's what you need to know. With over 100 degrees and certificate pathways at BSc, we understand it might seem a bit overwhelming, but don't worry, we're here to help. At BSc, we offer certificates including short-term and one-year certificates, 2-year associate degrees, and 4-year baccalaureate degree programs. If you're aiming for a 4-year bachelor's degree, you have 2 options. Complete your first 2 years at BSc and then transfer to another institution, or choose from BSc's available bachelor's degrees. If you plan to transfer for your bachelor's, you would select General Education Transfer as your intended program and then choose your concentration, also called your major. For example, your major would be accounting. If you want to complete your bachelor's degree at BSc, select your specific bachelor's degree that you're looking at completing. For example, you may select finance. For a 2-year associate degree or a certificate, select the program name. For example, you may select manufacturing or graphic design and communications. Finally, you're able to choose your preferred delivery method, whether that's online, on campus, or a variation of both. The degree options will auto-populate with certificate, associate, or bachelor's degree based on your intended program and concentration. Don't worry, if you make a mistake in this section, we can help guide you. You can change your major during your first advising appointment, where we will ensure that you are enrolled in the correct classes. But if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Next, you will enter your high school information and if you earn any previous college credits. If you earn college credits through dual credit classes, please mark yes. Make sure to list all previous colleges you've attended, including any institution where dual credit courses were taken. When you get to the residency, please note these questions will help us determine whether you qualify for in-state tuition discounts for North Dakota residents and several other states where we have reciprocity agreements. If you were born in North Dakota, you will use your birth date as a start date for your residency. For the end date, you'll use today's date. Please note the formatting examples that are listed under the questions are guiding you for the correct way to enter the dates. Once you've finished answering all of the questions on the application, click Save and review your application. Make sure to scan through your answers to ensure you've answered all questions correctly. You should see that your application is now 99% complete. After you've verified your information is accurate, click Submit. On the next screen, check that you verify your information is true and type in your name as your electronic signature. Click Verify and Submit. If you have not previously paid the application fee, you will be prompted to make the payment as your application will not be considered complete until that application fee is paid. If you have already attended BSC and paid that application fee, or if you're active duty military, you are not required to pay the fee. After submitting the application, you will see the message, "Thank you for submitting your application. Your application was successfully submitted." You will begin to receive text communications if you opted in, as well as information packets sent in the mail. Finally, your next step to getting started is to submit all required admissions materials needed for acceptance. Once you are accepted, your next step will be registering for classes. Watch for communications about claiming your Campus Connection account and registration events and appointments. We are so excited to have you join us as part of Mystic Nation.